Everyday English listening. Let's listen to English every day because it helps us improve our listening skills, understand pronunciation better, learn new vocabulary, and become more confident in real conversations. Keep practicing. Never forget. Learn as much vocabulary as you can. Learning a new language can be a beautiful and life-changing journey. One of the most important keys to mastering any language is vocabulary. Vocabulary is like the building blocks of communication. Without words, we cannot express our thoughts, feelings, or ideas. That's why it is so important to never forget this golden rule. Learn as much vocabulary as you can. Why vocabulary matters. Vocabulary is the foundation of every sentence. When you learn a new word, you open a new door. You gain the power to understand more and speak more clearly. Whether you are reading a book, watching a movie, listening to a conversation, or writing an email, vocabulary helps you understand and connect. Think of language as a tree. Grammar is the structure, the trunk, and branches, but vocabulary is the leaves. Without vocabulary, the tree has no life. The more words you know, the richer and more colorful your language becomes. Communication becomes easier. When your vocabulary grows, you don't have to stop and search for words. You can speak more fluently, naturally, and with confidence. You don't have to say, that thing, the stuff. Instead, you can use clear, strong words. I need a screwdriver, or she is very confident, or this situation is complicated. People will understand you better. You will also understand them better. That builds trust, friendship, and good communication. Reading and listening improve. Imagine reading a book where you don't understand half the words. It's frustrating, right? But when you know more vocabulary, reading becomes easier and more enjoyable. You understand the story or the information clearly. The same goes for listening. Songs, podcasts, conversations, and lectures become much easier to follow when you recognize more words. Even if you don't know all the grammar rules, knowing the words gives you the power to guess meaning from context. Vocabulary gives you confidence to enjoy reading and listening more. Writing and speaking become stronger. A rich vocabulary helps you write better emails, essays, stories, or even social media posts. You can express your ideas with more style and precision. Instead of saying very big, you can say enormous. Instead of very tired, you can say exhausted. These small differences make your language sound more natural and beautiful. When you speak, a strong vocabulary helps you sound smarter and more professional. You can make a good impression in job interviews, meetings, or presentations. You can share your opinions clearly and impress others with your ability to communicate. Learn. Every day, little by little. Some people feel scared when they think about learning thousands of words. But don't worry. You don't need to learn everything at once. Just learn a few new words each day. Even 3 or 5 words a day can make a huge difference after a few months. Use flashcards, vocabulary notebooks, or apps like Anki or Quizlet. Write the word, its meaning, an example sentence, and maybe a picture or drawing to help you remember. The more you review the words, the stronger they stay in your memory. Use the words in real life. Don't just memorize words, use them. Try to make your own sentences, speak them out loud. Use new words in your writing. Play games with vocabulary. Teach the words to a friend. The more you use a word, the more you remember it. Language is not just for studying, it's for using. So don't be shy. Use the words in real conversations, even if you make small mistakes. Every time you use a new word, you are training your brain and building your skill. Learn words that are useful to you. Not all words are equal. Some words are used every day, and some are very rare. Focus on learning the words you hear or see often. Learn the words related to your work, hobbies, or interests. If you are a student, learn academic words. If you love cooking, learn food vocabulary. If you work in customer service, learn polite phrases. Build your vocabulary around your world. Group words by topic. Learning vocabulary by theme can help you remember better. For example, food, rice, vegetables, grill, boil, delicious feelings, happy, nervous, excited, worried, tired, travel, airport, suitcase, ticket, delay, passport. Grouping words like this helps your brain create connections. It also helps you talk about a topic more easily because you have the right words ready in your mind. Repeat, review. Remember, memory fades over time. That's why you should review words often. Don't just learn a word one time and forget it. Come back to it after a few days, then a week, then a month. This is called spaced repetition, and it's a very powerful technique. Review words in different ways. Write them. Say them. Use them in sentences. Match them with pictures. Play word games. The more ways you interact with the word, the more it sticks in your brain. Stay curious and motivated. Learning vocabulary is a journey, not a race. Be curious about new words you hear or see. Ask yourself, what does that mean? Look it up. Write it down. Try to use it. Every word you learn is a tool that helps you grow. Don't give up when it feels hard. Everyone forgets sometimes. Everyone struggles sometimes. But if you keep going, little by little, your vocabulary will grow and your language will become stronger. A life-changing habit. Making vocabulary. Learning a daily habit can truly change your life. It can help you get a better job, travel with more confidence, connect with people from around the world, and enjoy books, music, and films in another language. More than that, learning vocabulary opens your mind. It helps you think in new ways. It gives you new ideas. It makes you smarter, not just in language, but in life. Never forget, learn as much vocabulary as you can. Each word is a step forward. Each word is a key that unlocks understanding. You don't have to be perfect, you just have to keep learning. A little every day adds up to a lot. Stay curious, stay motivated, and keep growing your vocabulary. Your future self will thank you. Keep practicing. Use new words. You just picked up in sentences and statements. Learning new vocabulary is an important part of improving your English, or any language. But simply knowing a word is not enough. To truly remember it and be able to use it in real life, you need to practice using it, especially in sentences and statements. The more you use new words, the more natural and automatic they become. So remember this powerful habit. Keep practicing. Use new words and sentences. Make them part of your everyday speaking and writing. Don't worry about mistakes. Many learners are afraid to use new words because they don't want to make a mistake. But remember, mistakes are part of learning. If you don't try, you won't improve. Every time you use a new word, even if it's not perfect, you are training your brain. The more you practice, the better you get. Vocabulary is power. Every new word you learn gives you the ability to understand more, speak more clearly, and express yourself better. But learning is not just about memorizing definitions. It's about using those words in real sentences and statements. So make it a habit. Keep practicing. Use new words. Write them. Say them. Speak them. Don't just know them, own them. With time and consistent practice, you will find yourself speaking and writing with confidence, clarity, and joy. Let your words become your wings. And remember, practice makes progress. Keep practicing. Use new words. You just picked up in sentences and statements. Learning new vocabulary is a powerful part of language development. Every new word you learn is like a key. It can unlock a sentence, a thought, or an idea. But it's not enough to just know a word. If you want that word to become part of your real, active vocabulary, the words you can use naturally in conversation and writing, you need to practice. Keep practicing. Use the new words you just picked up in your own sentences and statements. This one habit will make a big difference in your language skills. The more you use new words, the stronger your memory becomes, and the more confident you feel when speaking or writing. Why it's important to practice new words. Many language learners fall into the trap of memorizing vocabulary but not using it. They remember the meaning, maybe even the pronunciation, but when they try to speak or write, the word doesn't come to mind. Why does this happen? Because the word is only in your passive memory. You recognize it when you see or hear it, but you haven't practiced using it yet. When you practice using new words in real sentences, you move them from your passive memory to your active vocabulary. This means you can use them naturally when you're writing an email, chatting with a friend, answering a question, or describing how you feel. Make vocabulary. Part of your voice new words are tools. They help you build stronger messages, clearer ideas, and better conversations. But tools are only useful if you use them. Don't let the words you learn sit quietly in a notebook. Take them out. Try them. Play with them. Practice them. Keep practicing. Use new words in sentences and statements every single day. Over time, you'll find yourself speaking more easily, writing more clearly, and feeling more confident in your language skills. So next time you learn a new word, don't just say, "Okay, I know it." Say, "Let me use it in a sentence," and then do it again and again. That's how learning becomes real. In the journey of learning a language, especially English, there's one golden rule that helps every learner move forward. Keep using the words you learn. When you come across a new word, the best way to remember it is to immediately start using it in your own sentences and statements. This habit turns passive learning into active knowledge, and active knowledge into fluency. This second part will go deeper into how to make vocabulary practice a natural part of your everyday life, offer more practical examples, and guide you with strategies for long-term improvement. Understanding. What makes a word stick? The human brain remembers things better when we connect the new information to what we already know. We use the information in real life. We see or use the information repeatedly over time. This is why just memorizing a definition once is not enough. You need to create a relationship with the word. Use it, repeat it, play with it. Challenge yourself to fit it into your thoughts. Pick up new words. Every single day. Why it's important. One of the most powerful habits for learning any language, especially English, is picking up new words every single day. Vocabulary is the building block of communication. Every new word you learn opens the door to a deeper understanding of what you read, hear, write, and say. Whether you are a student, a traveler, a professional, or simply someone who loves languages, building your vocabulary daily is a habit that leads to long-term success. Let's explore why picking up new words every single day is important and how it can transform your learning experience. 1. Words are tools for expression. Imagine your brain is like a toolbox. Every word you know is a tool that helps you express your thoughts. If you only have a few tools, it's hard to explain yourself clearly. But if you learn a new word every day, your toolbox grows. You have more ways to describe your feelings, tell your stories, and express your ideas. For example, instead of saying, "I'm sad," you might say, "I'm disappointed," "I feel hopeless," or "I'm heartbroken." Each word has a slightly different meaning. The more words you know, the more precisely you can speak or write. 2. Daily vocabulary builds confidence. When you learn new words every day, something amazing happens. You start to feel more confident in your ability to speak and understand English. You don't hesitate as much. You don't feel stuck or silent. You begin to talk, write, or respond with ease. Even learning just one word a day means you're learning 365 new words a year. Imagine how much better your English will be after 1 year of daily word practice. 3. You understand more of the world around you. Language is everywhere, in signs, songs, books, news, movies, and conversations. The more words you know, the more of the world you understand. You'll begin to read articles more easily, understand songs and TV shows, follow instructions better, join conversations with more understanding. When you learn a new word today, you may see or hear it tomorrow. And when you recognize it, it feels exciting, like finding a piece of a puzzle. 4. New words help you. Think Better language doesn't just help you communicate, it also helps you think. When you learn new words, you start to think in new ways. You can organize your thoughts more clearly, make better decisions, and express your emotions more accurately. For instance, learning words like curious, motivated, or doubtful helps you describe your feelings and mental state better than just saying, "I feel weird." By picking up a new word daily, you sharpen both your language and your thinking. 5. It becomes a fun and positive habit. Learning a new word every day doesn't have to feel like homework. It can be fun. You can treat it like a personal challenge or a daily gift to yourself. Here are some fun ways to do it. Subscribe to a Word of the Day email. Follow English vocabulary pages on social media. Use dictionary apps with daily word notifications. Create a vocabulary jar. Pick one word from the jar every morning. Write the word on a sticky note and put it on your mirror or desk. These little habits add excitement to your learning journey. You'll find yourself looking forward to discovering each new word. 6. Improves speaking and writing skills. When you know more words, you can speak and write more clearly and creatively. For speaking, you avoid repeating the same words over and over. You can explain ideas more completely. You sound more fluent and natural. For writing, your essays, emails, and messages become more powerful. You can choose words that make your meaning stronger. You express emotions and arguments more clearly. Whether you're preparing for a test, writing a story, or speaking with a friend, a bigger vocabulary always helps. Conclusion: one word a day leads to big success. Picking up a new word every single day is not just about memorizing vocabulary, it's about building your future. Every word adds to your knowledge, confidence, and communication. It helps you grow, understand the world better, and connect with others more deeply. So don't wait until tomorrow. Start today. Learn one new word, say it, write it, use it, and then do it again tomorrow. Before you know it, you'll be speaking, thinking, and writing in English with ease and joy.